can you do GU from scratch? Okay, GU from scratch. Let's delete the drawing from the weekly time frame. We're gonna start from the weekly time frame. So we're gonna look for a valid fire value gap or valid demand or supply. So we tap into this fire value gap from the weekly. So we are into the extreme of this range. If we have a swipe from this zone, so this is the zone that we look for long from it. If this zone after created or before created, if this zone take liquidity before, so we have the swipe of liquidity from this point, or you can take it as this form as a trend line. So this is the demand that formed here. Okay, this demand, so you can refine it later on lower time frames. So you can refine it all the way to this one or to this one here. Okay, and you can take another one here. Okay, so when you drop more to lower time frames, you're gonna find more zones to look for long from it. Okay, and then we're gonna come back to this zone here. So the first thing, we have this swipe of liquidity, and then price broke to the upside. Okay, we left behind this liquidity. Then after we took this liquidity here, we pushed again to the upside, and then there is this trend line liquidity here. This is just inducement. We induce the trend line, we drop again, because we have here some smart money traders that look for long from this point, but they forget that we have here an equal lows. So we took the equal lows, and we still have here also a valid demand. So we tap into the valid demand, so we need to drop more to lower time frames. So on the 1 hour after we tap into this valid demand and we took this liquidity, this will be, let's smart money trap. Sorry, we broke through this high, but like I said, this we could be or could consider it as just a swipe of liquidity. So the recent or the last valid point of interest is this demand and this supply at the same time. Okay, let's check the 15-minute, the 13-minute. We can refine, we can just select this fire value gap. So we need to keep an eye on the both of those point of interest. I already explained the reason why. So we're gonna look for this demand and this supply at the same time. Okay. For JPP-USD, so we said clearly that we're gonna look for a re-entry after seeing our 1 hour order block from the weekly call played out nicely. We reached this supply, and then during today, by a news effect, seeing this huge move to the downside. So at this point, we generate more liquidity here. So I said clearly that we're gonna look for a re-entry from an order block here that failed, caused the news, or we're gonna look for a fair value gap here. Let's check 10 minutes, I think. 10, from this fair value gap here, we're gonna look for a long position because we see this huge liquidity got generated. We have a triple bottom here, so we're gonna look for a long from this after seeing the swipe of liquidity and after price mitigating the fair value gap. So depend on the reaction we're gonna see from this fair value gap, we're gonna look for long and targeting, like I said, the extreme high here. Okay, so this is for GBP USD. Okay?